not. She's not my girlfriend. About your other girlfriend there. Nice.
Okay, guys, welcome to the live. Get your coffees and teas. Come and join me for a channel message. I'm actually going to be in my kitchen. Actually, going to make me some rice and beans. Y'all, I was dreading to even do this message. I ain't gonna lie. I suddenly just got a little do stuff in me. Um, so excuse me if I sound a little sluggish, y'all. I'm not even going through with the message tonight. Because I'm really tired. Okay, and I want to push out much content as possible. This message is very important. This message needs to be out. But I've been sluggish since I came home, like really tired. Okay, so bear with me as I give you guys this channel message. Okay, and it's not a channel message. This is divine truth. Okay, so I'm turning the camera that way because I'm in the kitchen. Okay, so how would I start this off by saying, y'all, today was one of those days where I had to actually go within, okay? Like literally go within with the divine, meaning divine guidance and give me clarity with the divine help and with other helpers, okay? So there's a situation that's going on, okay? A, a community you can see that is trying to evolve you or put you in part of or expose something about underground trafficking or underground railroads or tunnels. So that nation, and then I say that nation. Wow, the nation. What does that mean? Let's see, because that's not a coincidence that I said nation. Why would I say nation? That means the world, right? Yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me get to the bottom of it because, baby, that's why I say I probably gonna do this read. I'm probably gonna start this read and then end up like not doing it because I'm literally tired and I'm saying things and I'm hearing what I'm saying. And when we talk about nations, like I wouldn't even want to try and say that. Welcome in, guys. Hello. How you guys are doing? I'm having stomach problems and all kinds of things, y'all. I'm just about to end this message. I'm not feeling. I'm tired. I'm tired. My stomach hurt and everything, and I'm trying, y'all. I really want to give y'all the message, but I just can't. I don't feel good, and my stomach hurt. What nation means?
Nation.
Oh gosh, then the phone want to trip. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be irritated doing this message, and last thing I need to do is feel irritated or frustrated. Tell me about nation. Give me more information about the word nation.
Certainly, a nation generally refers to a large group of people who share a common history, culture, language, or territory. Although it's often used interchangeably with country or state, it focuses more on the people's shared identity rather than political boundaries. So, some nations can exist within a country, and some groups consider themselves a nation even if they don't have their own independent government. Would you like to know about a particular nation?
So what I'm getting from this is they talk about nation as a collaboration of people, meaning this could be a secret side of a cult or a mob. Okay, and something about the nation, the mob is being exposed. Okay, it could be being exposed, or they could be exposing certain people that could be breaking spiritual law. Okay, in a covenant or a secret side of a cult or in a mob. Okay, and the reason why I end up I'm stating this, I had an experience the other night. Okay, my grandfather, my grandmother has been coming here. Okay, spiritually wise. Okay, um, I had an experience where I was sitting home. I posted a video. I was sitting in the house, and I was doing some research about the underground. Okay, that there's a real underground, like a real life, like 16 million feet underground. Like there is a mall. There, not a mall. There's a Taco Bell. There's a McDonald's. There's a strip club. There are shopping places. I even seen a post office down there, y'all. And people actually live down there. That's life down there, right? And they say we're at Hollywood for one of them I know, and in China, somewhere in China or China, they has a underground there too. I think they said it was like four of them located. Okay, I have that stuff wrote down in my book. I think it's, yeah, here it goes. Okay, so I have four of them. I have four so far that I've wrote down that I've gotten information about. It's three. No, it's four. Okay, it's four. And I know a lot of people want to know, like, did they have a son down there? Yes, they do. And it's HUNT family. Okay, they own it. They run it. Okay, they're billionaires. They own some parts of Texas as well, Beaumont. Okay, I know of those people. Okay, Okay, guys, not bad. So, um, I was talking about the tunnels, right? So the tunnels was like, I'm sorry, y'all, my stomach hurt. So just, I'm trying to push through to give you guys this message. But if my stomach start hurt again, like I'm going to end the live, okay? It'll be a part 2. What I was gonna say was, when I was doing the research for the tunnels and finding out there's a never-ending earth, it doesn't end. Okay. It also goes deeper, like to the ancient gods and the ancient um, ancestors and tribes and things like that. It goes way deeper. They even have the underground. Well, I saw the China underground. There they have like a whole fucking, like, it's beautiful. It's so much. I'm gonna say what took my eyes. The golden child, like not the golden child, but the golden dragons that was placed in the water. They were on the water, like built on top of the water. Okay, it was so beautiful. It was so awesome. I seen that. It was just amazing, and I just was like, okay. So they were showing me videos of like of them like doing karate and showing all like their power, their fire in their hands, the fire over their bodies and shit. I was like, yeah, so yeah, I'm one of the first dragons, okay? I'm 888, okay? My date is 88, my year is 88, okay? So moving forward, so doing that experience, y'all, I'm sitting here and I see a spider on the floor. Like I'm looking at this on my phone. I see the spider on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I immediately go live. So if y'all been watching my page, you'll see where I posted where I went I did the video footage of me looking at the damn spider. So y'all, I'm looking at on the floor, I'm looking at the spider. Y'all, the spider had done went all the way over here on the end of the carpet. So excuse me. I'm like, what in the hell is that? Like that looked like to me, it looked like a water spider. A water spider. So y'all, I heard a man outside. They was like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So, I'm a protector. Okay? I'm a protector. It might not seem like I got any power or whatever, but I do. Okay, so I go to the door. And when I go to the door, I'm like, I'm walking all the way out. I'm walking to the sidewalk. And if y'all watching the video, it's dark as fuck right there. So the guy standing there, he ain't got no shirt on. And I'm like, okay, this is set up. And I walk to see if I can see him. So evidently, you'll see the camera where I turned to see where he at. I didn't see him, so my first thought was he hid behind the 2 cars. I walked back, but something said, look up. When I look up, I see a star, and I see like a UFO cross the star. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? I know that's not what I'm seeing. So it crossed another star, boom, cross the star. I'm looking, I'm on the phone, I'm talking to y'all, and I got the camera looking at a whole nother unit, thinking I got the camera looking over here. And I'm like, I know that's not what the fuck I'm looking at. And the phone is over here, and I'm supposed to be over here because this is where I'm looking at over here. I'm just so bad of a camera person, y'all. I didn't even realize it until after I filmed the video and saw it myself. So I apologize for that. But the people in my energy, I know for sure they saw it. Okay? We actually end up telepathically talking in the middle of me getting that film. And I'm going to say I saw the star, and it was, I'm going to say it wasn't a star, but the star that they crossed, that was stars. I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, I saw the UFO that were talking to me, and the aliens were blinking. Okay? And y'all, I started talking in tongues. I couldn't control it. I had no control over what I was saying, but I was fighting through. I said, oh my God, I don't have no control. I'm trying to tongues. Yeah. And I backed up. I said, I want to get y'all a good view of it. And I backed up down to the neighbor's unit. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope these people don't think I'm crazy. It's just a spiritual, exchange with the divine and the highest of the masters, And I'm like, dang, and then the people I heard like I felt like somebody was looking at me. And I started looking around and I'm like, yo, why am I looking around like somebody's watching me? I said, oh well, if they watching me, they watching me. But I felt the sense of watching me. Okay. And next thing I knew, I heard a car come to pull up. The car pulled up and I'm still recording, but I'm looking at the dude and I'm talking to y'all. So it's the guy in apartment 18. And I guess they were trying to make it like it's some type of conflict or something or whatnot or have you. And I don't know, but and I can't say conflict. It was just like, one of these transpired energies or whatnot or have you. And I got the camera up, but he's looking at me. I don't think he's seeing me, but he get out the car or whatever. And I'm standing up there looking up at the sky of the UFO telepathically talking to me and the aliens or whatever. And I'm talking to y'all, and I'm just like what the hell? And I said, I hope this man don't think I'm recording him. Because I'm not recording him. I just hope he's right now. Like, this has nothing to do with him, And I got the phone up and I'm still looking. And then when I turn my head the other way to see if he think I'm looking at him, we both looking at each other. I swear to God. I'm like, I want to say, man, I ain't recording you, man. But I just, someone was just like, just be quiet. Just don't say nothing. And I didn't say nothing, but the whole time the third party was in my energy telling me to go in the house. And I said telepathically while I'm talking to y'all, I'm like, I'm not going in the house. My spirit guides are here. Like, they're protecting me. Like, what the fuck I'm gonna run for? I don't have no reason to run. What am I running for? They building this shit to y'all. They didn't want to see that. They didn't want to witness what I was seeing. She was telling me to go in the house. You can't break. I'm gonna tell you something. These aliens came to me at the age of 8, 9 years old. They came and visit me, man. They protected me from my family. Okay, and this covenant. They came to me already. They gave me a promise. That's why I keep seeing this. I got a bowl right here on my counter. My TV stand, and they reminded me the promise. It is a promise. I will be protected from my family. My family will not harm me. And no one else will harm me. Because I do right by people. Why would you hurt somebody that's out here just doing what they're supposed to be doing? They're putting in the spiritual work. I've transitioned a whole fucking lot. To the point I am surprised and amazed, and I'm proud of myself. I give myself a round of applause on the back. On God, I do. Because I never saw spirits. I walked through them. But I never put my eyes on the spirit. I never put my eyes on my grandfather until I moved here. So what was meant for bad for me worked it out for my good. They enhanced my gifts. I even got spiritual powers. I know y'all watching my page. They did a number on me, and I got blessed in the making because I kept the faith. I kept praying for people. People mistreat me. I cried and I still prayed for them. That shit hurt, bruh. If you don't know how it feels for somebody to hurt you and God turn around and make you pray for them, man, that's a whole different type of feel. That ain't a normal feeling. That's a heartbreak. But you steady going, God, I'm going to do right, God. And you steady praying for somebody that steady doing you wrong. Moving forward. So I had that experience, y'all. Please stay in the life. Don't leave, y'all. I need y'all to stay in here because this is some real, true, divine shit I'm supposed to speak. And I need you to listen to me. For real, listen to me. So, y'all, I come back in the house. I talk about it. I go on with my day. The next day, which was what, today? Or day before? Day before. The day after. Okay, so yesterday was today's Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday this happened. Okay, today is Thursday. I get up. I got things to do now. I get up. I say, well, my ride didn't come. I'm gonna be patient, but I'm gonna go try to do something on my own. You know, I always show my independency on what I have to do just so that I'm putting in the effort. Y'all, I go out and I go down here to this little place to get services. I was denied, I was turned around. I'm like, okay, that's fine. No hassle. So they trolling me, whatever. I'm not paying attention. It's not bothering me. It's not touching me. So on the way back is what got me. So y'all, oh baby, this about to put some ice on this cake. Y'all, on my way back, I end up a red truck, pickup truck. They stopped. I said, oh shit. I said, here we go. I can't even enjoy the breeze. I can't even walk in peace. But it was a message. I'm always at spiritual work, you know, and I say, okay, some say sit down, have a seat, sit down. You need to sit down. And I go and I sit my ass down, but I was really tired. The sun was draining me. I'm telling you, it was draining me. And I was like, you know, I still have some heavy metals in me because I shouldn't be drained like that. I'm a Horus. I'm a sun god. That sun should be feeding me. I shouldn't be drained by that. That means you still have heavy metals in your body, okay? And you need to flush them out. So moving forward, I say, hey, Papa, I sit down and I notice when I sat down, I noticed the bell box said 9:15. I said, okay, I'm gonna get that when I get done. I'm gonna get the clip of that. I'm talking on live with y'all. I'm not live, but I'm recording. So I'm sitting there and I look down at my feet. They have a rusty clothes hanger, like tied like a little bow or something or whatnot. And I say, okay, you know, I don't do spell work, so it ain't bother me. What I don't know won't hurt me. So I'm sitting there and I just start looking up and I noticed the birds. I'm like, what the fuck is them birds sitting up there like that for? Like some statues. Oh God. I counted, it was 6 birds sitting together. It was one apart, so it was 6, 7, 8. So it was like one head bird, and they were little birds. And it was like 6 of us sitting across from each other. And there was another one at the end of them sitting away from them. I'm like, what the hell that was? So the top, 3 sitting to the side away from all of them. I'm like, oh, okay. So there's 3, you know, that's 3 singled out, protected from the rest of them. So I see the 4th bird on top of the house. And I look again, I see the star on top of on the front end of the house. I said, okay, what you trying to say? The Eastern stars, I wasn't understanding, y'all. That's why I said I gotta give me some rest. I gotta give me some rest, man, because I got too much on my mind. I'm juggling too much. I really am juggling a little bit too much. I'm confused. It's just, I haven't really took a moment to just actually relax. I've still been doing research. I'm still looking at documentations. I'm still finding things to do, trying to find a place. It's a lot, okay, that I'm accepting in right now. And after that experience, y'all, I get home to my units and I see the receipt. Okay, I got receipts on the Houston Masons. They got receipts. I'm like, okay. So I'm guessing 2 of these people supposed to be illuminated from the Eastern stars. 2 Eastern stars supposed to be getting illuminated. Okay. So I know y'all probably like, well, how did you figure that? Well, just keep listening. So I end up leaving with a friend. I go take care of business or whatnot, or have you, and that go fine. On the way back, we took a different route, a route that we never changed. And I'm like, well, this place look right your house. And the lady like, well, no, this your house. I'm like, oh, okay. So I get to the place, back to the house, but I noticed the lady sitting there with the hazard lights on. You know, they deliver mail, but tuna. So it go from that to me actually having this moment where I see the black car behind it. I'm like, the black car, like they trying to send my mail. They telling me my mail coming. That's my first thought. And so I keep going, or whatever. I get home, I see the guy. He's standing up there. He's pointing somewhere and whatnot or have you. So I go on. I get to the house. I get in and I sit down and take care of my business. And then I end up getting up and leaving again to go check out another spot. I was like, I was being told, go check out this place down the street. But I remember my landlord telling me about a place, but I couldn't get what she was saying. Y'all, I walk by this place every time I leave out my house. I never looked up at these apartment complexes. I didn't. I didn't, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. This place was right behind the place where I went was going, or whatnot, or have you, y'all. Let me tell you something. When I got before I got there, I asked somebody where to go. I was being forced to ask this lady which way to go. And I say, well, I'm just gonna go. You know, I'll see it or whatnot. So I get down there. I get down there. Uh, I got me a soda pop because it was hot. So I go. I asked her. I say, hey, where's the apartments at down here? Said, you know, such and such say, you know, check out some apartments down here. So I go down there, check out before I go down, she was telling me where it's at. I said, is it right by such and such? She's like, yeah, you can't miss it. I'm like, I ain't never seen nothing, no units back. And I have it, y'all. And I pass them things every day. Well, I don't say every day, but every time I go down there, I'm passing them. Yeah, yes, I'm passing it. And then, so check this out. So, lady tell me which way to go. Okay, I leave out the store. I go the way, and there has a truck. You're gonna see in the video. It's a great truck, and it's like sitting there. I'm like, okay, God, like this is just, oh my God, this is just okay. Like, I can't even walk down the street and listen to music. God damn. Like, what is it now? You know? And because it's hot, I'm agitated, I'm trying to get shit done. And it was just like, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break, man. And I'm walking and I see the truck. And you know, I'm not thinking like this because normally I'm normally calm. I'm frustrated. I got a lot I gotta deal with. And it's like you're putting shit on me in the middle of what I just inspired, what just transpired. And it's just like, hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me complete this step first. And it's like, I don't care about your step you gotta take first. It's like no respecting boundaries and shit. You know? And so I'm walking, I turn the corner, I'm like, oh, first thing came to my mind, they need my help. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first thing came to my mind. And I looked down, and when it was a star on the ground, a tunnel. That's what I took it as. It's a tunnel. I looked, instead of me looking around to the houses, because I had already picked the houses, I'm walking up on houses. I looked straight across the street to the field. And in the back of my mind, all I could think about is me, what I said about the houses that was in the field. It's like they say they got receipts on what I'm saying, but bitch, I got receipts on what went on. But it's like a pity, like it seemed like to me it's like a tit for tat. And I'm too grown to be tit for tat with a grown ass person and know that they doing wrong. You know, and so I'm looking at it and I'm saying, no, there's a tunnel that's leading to something. That's exactly what I took that as, that the tunnel was leading to something. So I said, okay. I said, I got you. I'm going to get your asses. I'm going to turn you in. I'm going to mess up your party. Sure did. And I said, sitting back there watching me. Somebody had 2 cameras sitting there watching me. on no cameras. And I kept on, I looked at the cameras, I kept recording. Then they had the big blue house sitting there, as like, how would I say, the throat, the heart chakra, or the, hold on, wait, I think it's one of the chakras. What was it? I think it's the communication. Okay, and it's like, as I say, they was pointing at me like they was coming after me because I'm speaking, but I don't give a damn. You do me wrong, I'm gonna speak out until I get justice. That I know my justice is here. I don't know if they feel like that supposed to scare me or intimidate me or whatnot or what have you, but moving forward, to say all this to say, I'm walking down the street. So while I'm walking, I say, let me stop over here at Subway. And before I stopped at Subway, someone say, look up. I said, oh, look, I'm right here. Like, I'm here. I didn't even know that I was there. Like, that's how suddenly the situation happened. Oh, whatever. Y'all, I can't eat. My stomach hurts. Like, I just can't. I can't. So, I was like, looking at the apartments. I'm like, oh, I'm here. So I'm looking at whatever I go in there. I'm like, oh, okay, they look pretty decent. They look pretty nice. So I seen this van, this Town and Country van pulled in. I'm like, oh, that's the same van that, that I had. So if anybody know what I was speaking about when I had my Town and Country, how people first, they helped me get the Town and Country. A lady blessed me with the car. They took me there when I stayed in Decatur, Texas. Okay, so because I was a hard worker, I worked real hard, and I was a good worker, and I did everything I need to do. I never disrespect nobody. Nobody never disrespected me. Nobody never mistreated me. Like, I had no problems. They would tell you that. Erica gave no problems. Erica went to work. She did a job. Okay, and moving forward from that to me, I end up going in the inside, talking to the lady. Beautiful conversation, beautiful woman, know her job, know what she was doing, know what she was talking about. So I went for him from there. Hey, Papa, I saw you. Went from there to, I leave out after I get through taking care of my business. And then I go to Subway, and I say, I'm just going to sit down because I was going to go farther down to some other apartments. And, I was just like, I'm tired. I can't do it. I refuse to stretch myself that far. So I sit in Subway. I got a bite to eat. They blessed me with something to eat. And I'm talking to her. The young lady lives here or whatnot. And I told who I was and what had happened. And my release was really up. So she was like, oh, well, I got a boyfriend that says Baton Rouge. And I just tapped in right then and there. It was like, that's how I felt, like attention. Sarge. Yeah, like a sergeant. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, you guys will be okay. I said, but you have no plans to going out there anytime soon. I said, you made plans. And she was looking at me like that's her. Like, I don't know if somebody told her who I am. She just looking at me like, yeah, that's her. Like, you should not like that's her. But she was looking like as I say, she got it. She knows. You know what I mean? And I'm just being me. I'm a psychic. I have these abilities, these wares. And as far as I'm concerned, it's just probably something to start off the conversation to put that out there. A little universal nudge of, hey, something's coming up in such town, and which I kind of feel that I know that it is. She actually told me, the third party told me, she said, you're going to have to go to Baton Rouge. I said, Baton Rouge? The fuck is in Baton Rouge? I ain't going to Baton Rouge. But my dad, Eric, we all from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yeah, because I used to talk like that. I used to talk like a Parisian Leo, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? Yo, baby. go shake that water. I used to talk like that a long time ago when I was young. And people would say, you got an accent. I said, no, I don't. That's rich. I said, no, I'm not. But people was trying to know who my real father was. People knew who my dad was because my family hid my money. They hid that house from me. My daddy lived in Baton Rouge. My real daddy, my man I was calling daddy was my uncle. My uncle told me to get a DNA. He didn't know who my daddy was. He don't think that I'm his daughter. What made me say that, daddy, you lying, you my daddy. And my name Erica. My daddy name is Eric. Okay, and he got me with them nasty feet. He got ugly feet. His toenails grow up like a goat. He got goat feet. I got goat feet. I don't like that. And when I saw my daddy feet, I said, we got feet like you, my daddy. So he said I wasn't his daughter. So when he told me I wasn't his daughter, you know, I started presenting, things started being revealed to me when he told me I wasn't his daughter. So let me back to the message. Let me stay on track now. So while I'm at the place or whatever and I'm leaving, I'm walking down the street. Okay, and I kind of fell off track of where I was at because I heard them people laughing and talking or whatnot or have you. So I believe I was at the part where I said I went in Subway and I sat on that bike and I was going to go walk to the other apartment, the other place, but I did. And home, I had a moment where I end up seeing these yellow cars, and I'm like, why are they telling me about these yellow cars? So I know the yellow car is a third party, but the yellow car is coming left and right. So when I get up there, I'm like, hold on, they both committing something work together. I knew he worked it with her. I knew it. I knew he had somebody. He knew my Floyd Harmon have somebody, and he worked with a dark witch. They work together. Coming up against me, they're a couple. And I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. So y'all, I got I took the picture, but the car was out of sight, out of mind. I swear for God on my kids. I took the picture of the car. I'm looking at the car. When I put it up on my phone to see the video, it's gone. No car, nowhere. I don't know if the car turned the street when I took the picture, but man, it's not on my phone at all. I'm looking at the truck that's on side of it. You know, sometimes you can see the wheels in between the big truck or the bottom of the truck to see the car there. It was no car at all. When I turned left, I didn't want to make it so obvious that I was looking or doing what I was doing. I'm like, fuck, let me just keep going. So my phone was going dead. And my person telepathically said, you gonna get your evidence? And I looked at my phone, I said, how the fuck I'm gonna get evidence with 3% on my phone? You know, I had an attitude because I knew I couldn't get the evidence, but I still tried to get the car, and I still didn't get the fucking car. The divine told me I'm do something, I don't know how to do it. But some versus somebody trying to make me look as though like, oh, she's a cuckoo bird, but we really know what's going on. And I'm like, no, it's pointless because I already knew. It's clarification. You're just justifying that you work with this person. You give me evidence because they reminded me. She's telling me. She said something about the song that I made. She said, get on the, tell your truth, bitch, before I slap you in the matrix or something like that and read you like a tarot card on a Sunday or whatever. She's reminding me of the song that I made about him. And I said, okay, so he's telling his story. He's trying to fulfill it to him, but it's an organized crime, meaning that you're organizing this crime in front of me about what you did to me and conflict that you started. So you fulfilling it. You're telling it because you're saying, I don't got nothing for you to sue for. I don't have nothing for you to take from me. So I'm going to tell you what you need to know, but only spiritually because of wedlock. But you got paid that shut up money. Bop, bop. Yeah. She showed me. She's showing me right now in spirit that there's money in her hand and she's slapping it to his mouth. Bop, bop. That's why I say bop, bop. She's showing me that. And he got paid shut up money. He couldn't tell it. Okay, moving forward. So I'm walking down the street and I see the FedEx truck, but the whole time I'm walking, I done saw 2 or 3 FedEx trucks. And I'm like, okay, well, everybody's ordering shit. They pressing out deliveries. When I saw that FedEx truck with the Mercy lights on, and everybody rode with hazard lights on, I said, okay, yeah. And then before I saw the FedEx truck, I saw him in his daddy truck. I saw his daddy truck. Yeah. And I was looking to see if it was him, but I didn't want to make it seem so obvious. But how I knew it was him, when he turned the corner and he slowed down to see if I was recording. And then the yellow car passed by him like 2 or 3 minutes later, and I didn't pay it no mind. I just kept going, and it's at the end of the day, divine beings, divine masculines, divine empresses. Pay attention who you decide to lay with. Pay attention. Find out who you're dealing with before you get in the bed with somebody. Take your time. And focus on you when you're taking your time. Ask yourself, do I know this person? Ask yourself, do I know this person's favorite color? Do I know their shoe size? Do I know what grade they graduated from? Do I know what color their eyes are? Like, what makes this person angry? The first car that person ever had? Like, what's the size that they wear? You know what I mean? All of that shit matters when you genuinely know a person. Because if something go on and you get hurt, it ain't nothing you can tell these people about this person. That's big facts. That's some real ass shit. And people don't think like that. People like, I need energy. I need it. I need that. But you don't know shit about what you're dealing with. I'm out here fucking a whole redlock. Excuse my French, no disrespect. But man, come on, man. I got played. I ain't gonna say got played, but I got screwed over. Now you involving me in a situation, then you give me evidence about somebody else, and I'm exposing things. I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna put it out there. And you're using me as a puppet string to help you, to forcing me. And as I'm sitting here trying to get my life on track, that's some selfish shit. That is fucking selfish and fucking disrespectful. Now, I wonder why these people show the stories being X'd out. You're breaking fucking spiritual law. And in reality, you will really think that, oh, she ain't got no reason to be mad, Cole. That bitch crazy. You don't know what you're talking about, bitch. Look, let me calm down. Yeah, they checking me. Let me calm down. But in reality, I got every reason to be in my fucking feels. I got every reason to be frustrated and pissed off about that. Because my ancestors popped out. My ancestors popped out and all that. And that's why he hurried up and gave that confirmation. Because my ancestors popped out on top of them trying to set me up. Yeah. They popped out on y'all ass. Now y'all telling me about other Eastern stars and the undergrounds. You try to help give me confirmation. Now you want, like, you pushing me to work with compromise with y'all. What for? You still smear campaigning me? You still trolling me? What the fuck do I look like? Like, let me just calm down. Woo! I call back my energy from a person, place, or thing where I left it. You do not have no consent to use my vitality against me. And I call my power back. I call my energy back. Knowingly and unknowingly, I call it all back to me with love and divine care. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So, like I was saying, it seemed to me it felt selfish. It felt like I was being disrespected, and I am. It's no respect in anything. It's just prevailing what they want me to prevail while I go through. As to say, I gotta work for what the fuck belongs to me. I gotta work harder. I call judgment on you and the whole situation. Everybody that was involved, I call judgment on you. They do ro to ba da ba so te de ba do ba ba e kiro ro ko kombari ke koro. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing about my peace. I'm not playing about my protection. I'm not playing about my children. I'm not playing about my comings and goings. I'm not playing about the stability that I'm supposed to have in this lifetime that you try to steal from me. Because that let me know you stole my stuff. And you got to return it. And they letting me know that they're going to send my shit coming through the mail. I'm about to get a pop-up package. You rewriting my information. And the whole time I'm sitting here suffering. I ain't got much. I ain't got nothing. Like, but spiritually, I'm rich as hell. I always was built to be rich. I carry myself as a fortune. I look good. I smell good. I carry myself in a good image. And I give you my word, and my word is my bond. Someone asked me today, you want to stay out here? I said, yeah, I don't have no plans to just yet. And I don't. I got something to do here. I got something to do here. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If God bless me to get a home here, I'm going to do it. And that can't even keep me away because I'm here in spirit. I walk the grounds where I need to walk at here. I seen exactly what I needed to see. I don't really, and they're telling me, you don't have to be here. And in reality, I really don't. I don't. I try and travel in a heartbeat. So at the end of the day, when people think that they're playing you, they're getting over on you, they're mistreating you, they're misguiding you, then when them ancestors popped up, y'all, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And actually, y'all, while I was talking to y'all, I said, thank y'all. I said, thank you. They both came in. Big lights start coming in here. Right there in the corner where he always come in at. I said, wow, they came, y'all. And he been peeping. They outside. Outside, they listening. The neighbors and stuff, whoever they are, they're listening. Because they know. They trying to see if I done figured out. I ain't figured out yet all of it. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I'm trying to get, and I didn't want to do the video today, but it's like I got a burst of energy, and then I was like, oh, hold on, my stomach started hurting, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not feeling it. But I fought it through, and I gave you guys the message, and I stood in my truth. And at the end of the day, what I don't seem to see or understand, it's going to come to me. I'm going to get the clarity, one way or another. I will not be fooled in these times. I can't be. I came too far. So at the end of the day, when you guys go through these situations and you're trying to understand something, let go of it. If you don't know what to do, let it go. And it's going to come to you. That's why I don't get mad. I try not to get mad. But when they give me information, y'all, for the last couple of days, I've been getting angry. I got too much on my plate. I got too much. And I'm saying plate, fuck the plate. I got too much I gotta take care of. Okay? And I'm one person. And I don't have the tools and the help that I'm supposed to have in this type of situation. That's how I know I'm being led by the divine and my high ascended masters. Because my high ascended masters gonna give me what I can understand. And I grind my teeth like they mad. Yeah. It's like you would understand. Like, you see that shit? You see how they try to prevail through me? They pissed. They fucking mad. I was getting angry and I had to call my energy back. I just grunt my teeth. I don't grunt. I don't have a reason to be upset. I'm just tired. I want to lay down and give me some rest. And it's just the nerve of people, but I'm not angry to the point where I'm tearing up shit and I want to punch a hole in the wall. I'm not angry like that. I've already need to see what I need to see and to be fulfilled, and just to let me see that brought me peace. It's not like I'm not appreciative of what's being fulfilled. It's just that it's a lot. It's a lot for me to handle and take care of my own personal business. So at the end of the day, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. I will come back with more updates. I've already loaded the videos to the page for you guys to see. Me walking down the street, me taking a picture of the goddamn car, the car's not there. I looked at that video, and I'm like, what the fuck, where the car go? Some portal mistress dyke type shit, like, oh! So, yeah, there you have it. There you fucking have it. Okay, guys. Excuse me, but y'all, I'm going to be me. I can't pretend to be nothing that I'm not. It's just not in me. I'm not built like that. But I know a lot of people saw who I was today. I know that lady saw me. I noticed it. And I was just looking at her like, hi. That's friendly. And I was like, hi. It was like, oh, that's her. I'm like, yeah, it's me. How you doing? They knew who I was. Okay. I don't know if somebody told them that I was coming. Somebody told them I was coming. Somebody told them. They knew exactly who I was. Yeah, it's the true divine being. I'm the real one. Okay. My copycat can't be me. Okay. It's Erica. This is the real Erica. Yeah. I'm Erica. Yeah. It's the real me, love. And I enjoyed talking to her too. I enjoyed talking to her. She knows her stuff. Anyway, y'all. Thank y'all for watching the video. Enjoy your guys' night. Goodbye.